I'm joined now by CMI Managing Director Mahesh Vyas, and thank you, Mahesh, for joining us once again, and always a pleasure to talk to you. So tell us, take us to the numbers first, the broad numbers. April 12th unemployment rate is at 24%. Last week of March, it was 23.8%. Last year, it was around between 7 and 8%.
The employment rate has declined by about 10 percentage points, or maybe even 12 percentage points. The total workforce in the country is of the order of about 440 million people. So you're easily losing some 50 million people out of jobs. 10% of that billion seem to have lost their jobs, which means about 10 million people are clearly out of jobs. The number could easily be 12 million. A fairly large proportion of households had 2 people working. This number reduced very substantially, lower than 2, came very close to 1. While it was important to shut down the economy to stop the pandemic from getting worse, it is important for us to find ways when it is appropriate to bring the economy to even keel again. There is going to be a serious liquidity problem that all of these people will have. People will have spent something to survive this lockdown, but they will not have as much of income. If households did not have incomes for a sustained period of time, obviously they are not going to spend enthusiastically. In the month of March, petroleum products consumption was down nearly 18%. Electricity generation is also down 8.8%. Migrant labor is extremely scared of moving out to work because they fear if they go and somehow get infected, then they will be in lockdown. Since demand has fallen very sharply, according to the survey that we do, we found out around 8 to 9% of the households told us that their incomes at any given point in time is lower than a year ago. After the lockdown, that number is 45%. Indian households have lost, most likely, 2 months of income, at least so far or till May 4th. If that is the case, we should compensate 2 months equivalent of income. I think the median annual income in India is of the order of 120,000 rupees per annum. That's a median income. If that is the case, and we can work a little more to get that right, I think we're talking about delivering 20,000 rupees per household, one-time grant, straight off, no questions asked. That's what I would start to think.